instruction show. Okay, enough about me. Let's get on to some ideas for how to teach writing. And in everything, there's not a recipe to follow. You take the ideas that will work for you. You adopt and adapt. There's no standardized process or way things must be done with fidelity. Fidelity. So, writing is expressing meaning with print. It's creating meaning. That's what it is. Transferring ideas from here and out to the world. That's writing. Every child and human being can write. They may use more pictures and scribbles than letters, but they can use these symbols to create meaning of some sort. Here's my niece Tilda creating a game for authentic purposes. Writing emerges. Every adult can write and can write well if you teach the process. This is how you do it. These are the steps. And I'm going to show you these steps in this Zoominar. And like any skill, like playing the piano, like wrestling, like playing volleyball, you get better by practicing. You get worse if you don't practice. So students need to practice writing every single day. It need not be 20, 30, 40 minutes. It could be a simple 2 to 10-minute writing activity where they pre-write, draft, and then share their ideas. But every day, students need to know they're going to be writing. If they know they're going to be writing every day, they often think about their writing or what they're going to write about outside the classroom. How to not teach writing. If you really want to not teach writing, assign all the writing topics. Nobody likes to write about what someone else has told them. When I write books and journal articles, nobody assigns me a topic. I get to write about what I want. I'm excited about it. I have a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge. If someone assigned me writing topics, I would hate it, and that's happened in the past. Just labor to get the ideas out. So you want students to be able to identify their writing topics to the greatest extent possible. It doesn't always happen. Here's also how to not teach writing, and this happens at the college level often. Just assign more writing or writing intensive courses. If you don't teach the writing process, the steps, students will not get better at writing. Just assigning more writing doesn't help them become writers. Just teaching grammar and mechanics does nothing to help children learn to write, to create meaning with print. These are important, grammar, spelling, punctuation, but they are not creating meaning. They should be part, but a small part of writing. It's done in step 4. And often teachers, professors describe what the end product should look like, but don't teach the process. That's like teaching someone how to create raspberry jelly by just saying, this is what the end product should look like. If you don't teach the process, how to put things together, how to cook it, students will not know how to write or create jelly. And how to not teach writing. Have students write for a single audience. Teacher, you're writing just for the teacher. That's boring. You don't get a sense of audience and it doesn't come alive. And the teacher usually just makes corrections. How to not teach writing. Correct mistakes instead of responding to ideas. Oh, great idea. Comes alive, becomes an interaction versus paragraph here. There's a place for that, but you should always respond to ideas first. Now, here's what writers need. They need to know and understand the 5-step writing process. And we're going to talk about that in the Zoominar on October 27th. They need to learn contextual skills, grammar, punctuation, in the context of their writing. They need to learn grammar and punctuation in the context of their own writing. It becomes more powerful than context. Writers need responses from other students and from you. Respond to the idea versus simply correction. How is the idea playing in your head? What does it make you think of? What do you like? What do you associate? And to develop a sense of audience, you give them a sense of audience. That's what makes the writing come alive. They need students to respond, their peers to respond. That's the magic of writing, to see how your words impact your audience, your ideas impact your audience. And would you take piano lessons from someone who never played the piano? No, you wouldn't. Writers need teachers who write. You need to write. It need not be long things, but it needs to be short things. So you understand the process, and you can say, boys and girls, I was working on my draft here, and this is what I did. I was revising in it. Writing teachers need teachers who write. So you understand and learn things about the writing process. And again, would you take tennis lessons from someone who never played? Certainly not. Certainly not. You teach the process to develop the skill. If you want them to become better writers, students, you must teach each step of the 5-step writing process. This has been around for a long time, and this will be the subject of our Zoominar. And I will end here.